my name is Carina Norlund and I'm a realtor in beautiful Scottsdale, Arizona. I am originally from Sweden and I have a Swedish citizenship as well as an American citizenship. I am here to talk to you about buying property in the US if you're not an American citizen. So, if you have a permanent resident alien card or a green card, or if you are a non-permanent resident alien, meaning you have a work visa, if you can show that you have a valid green card or a work visa, if you have a social security number and sufficient proof of good tax and credit history, preferably with a good credit score, you can get financing here in the US to buy property. If you do not have sufficient credit history, you may have to put as much as 30 to 40% of the purchase price down as a down payment on the day of closing the deal. If you're neither of those two, you are probably a foreign national, which means that you are a non-legal resident. And with that, you cannot buy property in the US to use as a primary residency, but you can own it as a second home or as an investment. The one thing that you need to know that you will probably have to pay 40% as a down payment of the purchase price. And the 60% you can find financing, but you might have more limitations in what type of financing to find. Also, you also will not have a social security number, which means that you have to get something called an ITIN, an individual taxpayer identification number. You fill out the W-7 form, and I highly recommend that you go with an IRS certifying acceptance agent who is authorized by the IRS to help you with this process. That way it will probably go a lot faster, a lot smoother, and you will have less chance of it being rejected. The application process takes between 7 to 11 weeks. Lastly, what I'd like to leave you with is to be aware of the FRIPTA law. If and or when you are selling your property, you need to know that the FRIPTA law, the Foreign Investment in Real Property Tax Act, was put into place in 1980 and updated in 2016. And it states that the IRS can withhold 15% of the purchase price in taxes. This is only information and in no way intended as legal advice, so I highly recommend that you find a real estate attorney, a real estate agent like myself, or a tax attorney to find out more about purchasing property in the US. I will go into video number 2 and get further into buying property in the US, and I'll see you there.